I can't believe I'm making this video, yet here I am making it. My government, the Australian federal government, wants to hold a plebiscite. Now, I still am a little fuzzy on what the hell a plebiscite is, but they want to hold a plebiscite on gay marriage. Thinking that that's a stupid idea, because you know what? The Australian public has made it pretty damn clear that we don't care anymore. We just do it already. Or at least the youth population is thinking that. In my mind, it's America's done it. If America can do it, we should have done it already. Come on. Seriously. You're gonna deny a huge part of the population fundamental human rights? Seriously? It's 2016. Fundamental human rights are something you shouldn't have to fight for. It's something that should be given to you and you should have access to. Oh, okay, I'm gonna talk to the politicians. You were elected to represent the thoughts and opinions of your electorate. In my mind, you're not doing that, because even if your party disagrees with it, you need to vote according to your electorate's opinions, regardless of how your party feels about it, because you are representing them, us. You are representing the people you were elected to represent, and you're not doing that now. You're not doing that by not allowing same-sex couples to get married or easily adopt. I'm not 100% straight. I find myself attracted to a lot of people. Like, you never know, I may meet a woman who I love and would want to marry one day. I'd have to leave the country in order to be able to do it. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't want to. It makes me incredibly angry when I see the government, who is supposed to be running the country and doing these things on behalf of the Australian public, when they don't even seem to have the value. They don't even seem to be upholding the values of the Australian public. I mean, they keep trying to cut funding to education and healthcare. We have universal healthcare, or not taking away my universal healthcare. I'm a uni student. I live with my parents because I can't afford to live outside of home. Whether I would be renting with a bunch of people who I don't know very well, or living on my own, I can't afford it. There's a lot of so's here. You represent me. I have been overwhelmingly of the opinion for the longest time that I don't trust you, and I won't trust you until you stop lying to me. And even then, it's gonna take a while of you saying and doing what you say, saying what you want to do, and then actually doing what you say and giving proper, valid reasons as to why you didn't do the thing you said you were gonna do before you'll even begin to rebuild even the lowest modicum of trust. I grew up not liking the government. I grew up just interested in politics because I saw a bunch of old people who lied. I don't like how democracy works. I don't like it. But unfortunately, that's the system in which I am a part of. I am a part of the many. I am studying to become a teacher. You even think about cutting education funding, and I want to slap you so much because so many schools lack the proper funding and they lack the proper facilities to give education the way it should be given and delivered, because you are the ones who are saying that in order to compete in the global economy, we need to be an educated country, that we need to be able to converse intellectually and think critically. But you don't want us to think critically, because thinking critically is something that scares you to no end. Because my ability to think critically about a novel is the exact same ability that allows me to think critically about the way the government is run. I don't want to get into politics. I don't want power. And while you may have thought that you got into politics for the good reasons, trust me, you're only there now because of the power kick. You like power, and I'd trust you more if you accepted it. You're doing so many things wrong that you're out of touch with the youth. The people who in a few years will be the ones saying, no, we don't like you. Every election that I've ever been a part of, and I haven't been a part of many, I've gotten letters addressed to me talking about whales and nature. Yes, I like whales and I like nature, but I am passionate about healthcare and education. You know nothing about what I am passionate about and the things that are important to me, because you don't bother to find out. You lump me in with the Gen Y lazy millennials. I'm studying to become something you say we can't live without. We can't sustain a competitive economy without, and you're calling me lazy. You're saying a bunch of things that are not true, and you don't listen to us for the most part. You want to call a plebiscite. You want to waste so much money on something you don't need. Hold a referendum. That's what we need. A referendum, not a plebiscite. Okay, I'm gonna end this here. I'm just shocked at the state of Australian politics. And this is coming from a 22-year-old who's been watching the world for a long time. So, for the rest of you watching who aren't in any modicum controlling the government or in control of the government, let me know what you think of the current state of the Australian government, and what do you think about this gay marriage plebiscite, because I think it's an abomination. Because we already know what we want, and they were just wasting money. I will see you all again on Friday with another video, and until then, please don't stop thinking differently, because thinking differently is what will change the world. Okay, bye.
And it got to a point where my imagination was